Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before you are going to watch my video, don't forget to subscribe this channel. In this session, we are going to discuss about stratospheric pollution. You know very well, stratosphere is the region which is having 11 to 50 kilometers. This kind of layer is generally arranged on the surface of troposphere. Stratosphere is mainly having the ozone layer. Ozone layer is produced by the combination of O2 as well as O. Here, stratospheric pollution generally caused by the action of ultraviolet light which is present in the sunlight. For example, O2 or oxygen is decomposed in the presence of UV light to produce O plus O. That means diatomic oxygen is converted into the single atom of oxygen. In the subsequent reactions, O2 react with oxygen to produce ozone. In this way, ozone is produced in the stratosphere. This ozone is prevent the addition of or prevent the reaction of direct UV rays from the sunlight on the earth surface. This is the major advantage of ozone layer. But due to the number of activities, mainly man-made activities, ozone layer is completely destroying nowadays. So let us see how ozone layer is destroying. Number of chemicals we are using today. One is chlorofluorocarbons and next one is nitrous oxide. So these are the chemicals which are responsible for the formation of ozone layer depletion. For example, when chlorofluorocarbons are react with UV light, chlorofluorocarbons are decomposed to give the chlorine free radical along with CF2Cl. And this chlorine free radical is react with ozone to produce ClO free radical along with formation of O2. The ClO free radical is again reactive with a single atom of oxygen to produce chlorine free radical along with formation of oxygen molecule. So the formed chlorine free radicals are continuously regenerated and cause the breakdown of ozone. So that's why chlorofluorocarbons will give the adverse effect on the ozone layer. So always we have to use the minimum percentage of chlorofluorocarbons to avoid the ozone layer depletion. Okay, this is called as ozone layer depletion. Next one is ozone hole. Okay, ozone hole is also produced in the stratosphere region. Generally, in the summer season, nitrous oxide, that is nothing but NO2 as well as methane, both are react with chlorine free radical as well as chlorine oxide free radical, which sinks the preventing ozone depletion. For example, chlorine free radical is reactive with methane as well as NO2 to produce methane free radical along with the formation of nitrous chloride free radical. In case of winter season, polar stratospheric clouds are produced which provide the surface on which chlorine nitrate formed gets hydrolyzed to produce the hypochlorous acid. It is also reactive with HCl or hydrochloric acid to produce Cl2. The two reactions are given below. In case of spring season, when sunlight returns in spring, sun's warmth break up the clouds and HOCl and Cl2 are photolyzed by sunlight, which is represented as HOCl or hypochlorous acid that is decomposed to produce the hydroxyl free radical along with chlorine radical. And finally, Cl2 is in the form of the gas is also decomposed to produce the 2Cl free radical. Here the chlorine free radicals are again initiated the chain reaction as discussed previously. What are the effects of ozone layer depletion? Due to the depletion of ozone layer, UV radiations fall on the earth directly. These UV radiations affect the plant proteins, so they reduce the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the important part in the plant species. The UV radiations disturb the heat balance of the earth. Okay, these are the major effects of ozone layer depletion. Okay, this is the topic which is completely about stratospheric pollution. Let us summarize the entire topic. Stratosphere is the region which is having 11 to 50 kilometers. Ozone is exist in the stratosphere. Ozone is formed by the reaction of O2 with oxygen. Due to the action of UV rays on the chlorofluorocarbons, there is the formation of chlorine free radicals. Formation of chlorine free radicals, formation of methane free radicals are responsible for the formation of ozone hole. Due to the formation of ozone hole and ozone layer depletion, UV rays directly fall on the surface of earth. UV rays affect the plant proteins, thereby destroy the chlorophylls. And finally, UV radiations purely disturb the heat balance of the earth. Okay, this topic is stratospheric pollution. Stay subscribe, like this video, comment this video, and also share this video. Thank you very much.